Welcome to another special edition of our program, the NigerDelta Chatroom Show. Mitchell Dao Biminatam Sokombre is my name. Today on the program, we'll be talking the Ijaw development, the Niger Delta development, the Ijaw unity and way forward. Today, our great son of the Niger Delta is on the hot seat to talk peace and development and the Ijaw nation development way forward. He is no other person but His Royal Highness, Acting Regent Kennedy Odiowei of HRH Kingdom. You're welcome to the program, sir.
Thank you very much, sir.
Okay. Sir, quickly, where exactly are you from in Ijaw Nation?
I'm from HRH community in Bayelsa State, Sabama local government area, HRH Kingdom.
Okay.
That is my community.
Okay. So quickly, as an Ijaw man, how would you describe a typical real Ijaw man?
Well, a typical Ijaw man is before you be an Ijaw man, you're from a community.
Okay.
You come from a community. From the community, you come from a clan. Then, by the Nigerian arrangement, you cannot go into states, local government and states.
Okay.
But as an Ijaw man, the Ijaw people are domiciled in the riverine area of the Niger Delta.
Okay. Like I did say, this is the Niger Delta Chatroom Show, where we talk peace and development in the Niger Delta and the Ijaw nation at large. Mitchell Dao Biminatam Sokombre is my name. So quickly, you're on the hot seat to talk Ijaw nation development and the Niger Delta. First and foremost, are the Ijaw united?
Yes.
Okay.
The Ijaw nation is very, very united.
Okay.
We are very united. If you say, when I say we are united, is the INC, who is the umbrella body of the Ijaw National Congress, headed by Professor Benjamin Okudakaba, has been galvanizing the Ijaw nation from Ibadan in Akwa Ibom State to Aribo in Ondo State.
Okay.
We have a Jaws. If you don't know, let me just throw some lights.
Yeah.
We have a Jaws fully Bayelsa State, we are homogeneous Ijaw State. We have a Jaws in Delta, we have a Jaws in Ondo, we have a Jaws in Akwa Ibom, we have a Jaws in Edo, we have a Jaws in River State. And the INC has been playing this role right from the days of our leader, Chief Joshua Fomodo. We have been galvanizing the whole Ijaw nation.
So
the Ijaw nation is united.
Very united. Because
very
people
united.
do say that it is a lack of a unity that is giving way to this lack of development in Ijaw nation. That is why I threw that to you.
Well, people can say so.
Okay.
When you look, when the Ijaw nation, we are the oldest tribe in Nigeria. Okay. Ijaw is the oldest tribe in Nigeria. We came in by history from Israel. We came in through the riverine, through the rivers. So that is why if you look the Ijaw nation, we are domiciled in the riverine areas. And when you look backward from 1940 something up to the 50s, up to the 60s, up to the 30s, like that, till date, we are not where we are supposed to be.
Okay.
But at least there's improvement, there's a development in the Ijaw nation.
Okay.
Most of our communities now, they are linked up with road. Before, when you want to travel from here to, let's say, let me use this, from here to maybe you want to go to Kirimo, you go and pass through Bomodi, pass through Delta, Soko, Town. Before you get to Bomodi, you now navigate yourself through boat to Bomodi. Today not to Kirimo, but today now we can drive to Kirimo.
Drive to Kirimo.
It's a significant development. The Kirimo axis, Alibri and all those communities around the area, the roads are going.
Okay.
Before, when you want to go, I could remember when Alamesa established the NigerDelta University. I want to go to Amasoma. I will drive 2 hours, 1 hour, some minutes to Amasoma through the Swale waterfront.
Wow.
But now, I can now just take, from Tobia roundabout, I will take 30 minutes, I'm in Amasoma, or 40 minutes, I'm in Amasoma. I want to go to Ayama in southern Ijaw, I will go and pass through the Swale waterfront, I will spend 140-50 minutes to get to Ayama. But now from the Swale waterfront, the bridge, I can take 10 minutes, I'm in Ayama. 10
That's
minutes.
good, that's good. So that means to you are satisfied with the progress of development in the Ijaw nation?
No, I'm not satisfied, but we are progressing. Okay. We are moving forward, we are moving gradually. Okay, like for example now, before I know that when I travel to Nimbe, I go through the Swale waterfront. It takes me over 1 hour through the Angala area, they navigate me through Roma Tereke to Nimbe. But now I can drive from Yenegwa to Nimbe. And now the governor is also heading up road from Nimbe to Brass. So there is an improvement. Okay, before you are a blue tour man, you can you want to go to Torbene, you will get to Bomodi waterfront before you can now get boat to take you to Torbene, to take you to Tuomo and those communities. But now you can just from Bomodi, you drive some your minutes, you are in Bukwebene, you are in Tuomo, you are in Torbene. So we are progressing. Well, we have not gotten to where we are supposed to be.
So on that note, what do you think is the cause of the lack of development in the Ijaw nation? Who do we blame? Is it the indigenes, the chiefs, the rulers, the government, or the multinationals, or the federal government? Well, our slow pace of development.
Our slow pace of development.
So who do we blame?
We will give blame. We blame the federal government because they too have. Like in Nigeria now, they will say this area. This is federal road. Okay. This is federal project. The state government said that. So we are blaming the federal government. We are also blaming our state governors. Okay. The state governors cannot be out of this blame. They too have their own role to play too, which they are not doing it to the satisfaction of the people. So we also blame our. Then also we track it down to our local government. Like for example now, you will go to a local government in a Ijaw land. You see a road. The local government chairman is supposed to do some little maintenance to maintain the road.
But these people are saying that the Ijaw stakeholders that are negotiating for this development, they are the cause of the slow pace of development.
Who are the Ijaw stakeholders?
The leaders, the Ijaw leaders.
If the Ijaw leaders...
The Ijaw leaders that are projecting for development. Because the federal government is bringing allocation to the regions. Yeah. And the governors are also allocating contract to each leaders and persons of the region.
That one is not out of place. Actually, some of our leaders are also drawing us back because you will be given a job and at the end of the day you cater away with the millions of this. You go and buy jeeps, you go and marry so many women, build houses like that. It's also drawing us back. So our leaders too will be held responsible. Like now, the NDDC under the leadership of Umbuku. Before Umbuku, people would just get jobs, cut away with the money and just go away. But the young man kept saying, no, we have to change the status quo. And the man has come with his own style of development. You can now see that the NDDC, the whole Ijaw nation, the whole Niger Delta, if we are not even seeing anything, but we are seeing one thing that we need to give them kudos because of the leadership. The solar lights all over the whole Niger Delta. We'll give NDDC kudos for that. It's because of the style
But are you not seeing NDDC duplicating jobs that are made for Commissioner for Education, Commissioner for Energy in states? Is that the primary duty of NDDC as a stakeholder in the Niger Delta?
No, that is not the primary.
So then why is NDDC duplicating duties for the Commissioner for Education, NDDC supplying decks to schools? Is that supposed to be their work? Is that the reason why the commission was created?
No,
NDDC supplying drugs to communities where there is Commissioner for Health in the state, there's Minister for Health. Was that the primary reason why the NDDC was created?
That is not the primary reason.
Why?
NDDC is supposed to complement with the state government. One, if you want to, you have a project. That is what the governor of Bayelsa State was saying of recently.
Because
if you have a project,
let me continue. Because truth be told, if the NDDC actually want to develop the region, they will go to their primary source. Reason why they were created.
Yes.
Because now the NDDC is not even caring to develop the region. That is why they are duplicating duties that are for Commissioner for Education, Commissioner for Health. Because I could know that the NDDC was to create modern cities in the Niger Delta. They are to field areas and create modern cities. Why are they dodging from that? Now they are creating bridges, doing walkway. When you have Commissioner for Works, at least the leaders like you should call the NDDC to order.
Definitely, you are right. NDDC actually are duplicating project with the various state governments, which is not supposed to be.
It's not supposed to be.
They have their own aims and objectives. They have their own blueprint. We are calling on the NDDC to also follow their blueprint. We also need NDDC to partner. If you want to say, okay, you want to do, we don't need all this one kilometers road from NDDC. NDDC I don't want. No, we need capital project from NDDC. If we are talking about you want to go into, we need somewhere, okay, like from the Nembe axis, we need capital projects. Okay, we are building a bridge to connect the Brass Island.
Beautiful.
We are building a bridge in Port Harcourt to connect the Bonny Island. We are building a road to connect the Agesi port, for us to open that Agesi port to able to bring things to the Niger Delta, the John Nation. Those are the capital project actually NDDC is supposed to back on.
That is it.
But NDDC too, they are running away from their responsibility. They are only pursuing shadows.
Shadows.
They are pursuing shadows.
Because if I may come in here, do you know that NDDC don't have state headquarters buildings? Because now you are building projects for state, but yet in Bayelsa, I don't think that NDDC have their own office in Bayelsa. I believe they have a rented office.
A rented office.
Even in Delta is a rented office. And go to Ondo is a rented office. And yet, if you really want to develop, the number of years that this NDDC has been created, why can't they build their headquarters in this state? That will bring first development. That's to tell you that these people are interested in side phone.
Fine, I agree with you. NDDC, because they say charity begins at home.
If not for Akpabio resistance, up till now, that secretariat would not have come to light. Because a lot of persons were making so much money from the rentage payment.
They are siphoning money from that one. So on that note, we the leaders, we are going to put
in Delta State. In Delta State, they still have their headquarters they are building in Delta State, still uncompleted project. For how many years?
In Bayelsa, they've not even started. They have not started. So we are calling on NDDC to go on major capital projects that we know that the people of the Niger Delta will know that we touch the life of the common man, not this shadow
duplicating commissioners duties
like that. But we also need the NDDC to partner with the state governors. Partner with the state governors to come out with a tangible, capital-intensive project that the people will feel. That, for example, now, and we need the seaport. We need a seaport in the Niger Delta.
Yeah.
If we have a seaport in the Niger Delta will open. Now they say Lagos is booming. Lagos is booming. What is booming Lagos? It is because of the port.
Niger Delta people. 90% of the Niger Delta people are there.
If we have seaport in the Niger Delta, all the goods that is going to the eastern part of this country, they will take it up from Niger Delta, not from Lagos again. So on this occasion, I'm also using this medium to call on the NDDC and the various state governments to see how they can partner for us to open up mostly the Agesi port. That Agesi port is close, and when you get to the Age, you will just drive some kilometers, you get to this, how do they call it, this field, one oil seed terminal field. That place, from that place you can connect brass. You can connect, yes, you can connect brass from there. So if we get Age open, Bayelsa will be open for investors to come. If we get brass open, Bayelsas are open, and the NDDC, if it's a capital intensive project, the two bodies can come together and give us that kind of project.
Because like presently you see that the Niger Delta and mostly some of the Ijaw communities, every year we suffer this so-called flood. And if NDDC were carried out the major reason why they were created, most of this flood would have not been disturbing communities. Because after creating new cities, you relocate the people to that new area and use that place for other things, but yet they don't want to do that. All right, let me talk to my viewers. I tell you that we are talking peace and development in the Niger Delta, and our guest is no other person. His Royal Majesty Acting Regent Kennedy Odiowei of Agbere. Is your take on the origin of the Ijaw people?
Well, the origin of the Ijaw people,
because some say we are from Edo, from Benin Kingdom, some say we are from Israel, some say we are from Ethiopia, some say we are from different. So on your own, as a stakeholder and a leader, give us your own origin.
The origin of the Ijaw people, we are from Israel.
Israel.
We are not from any other tribe in Nigeria. Ijaw people are from Israel. We are Israelites. That is why God placed us in this geographical zone called NigerDelta. That is why anywhere you found the Ijaw man, we have miracle on it there. We have the natural resources, the oil. God bless us. We are from Israel. God bless us in where, and the Ijaw man will never see, and will never be conquered by anybody. Nobody can conquer the Ijaw man, and the Ijaw man, nobody can withstand. Say if you want to come and oppress us, we are from Israel. Okay. Anybody said we are from Benin, we are from Oduduwa, we are from this, all those are fallacy.
Okay.
We are from Israel. I will get the quotation in the Bible. When you look, there's a this thing in the Bible. We are when a zone is in the Bible.
A zone is in the Bible.
Yes, a zone is in the Bible.
Okay.
I will get, even of recent itself. I was telling somebody, the person was telling me the quotation, I forget it. Okay. I will get the quotation and send it to you.
Okay.
A zone, the language, a zone is inside the Bible. Okay. That is why the German cannot be conquered. Okay. Because we are from Israel. Okay. The way the enemies surround Israel cannot conquer Israel, that is how we too, we cannot be conquered. Okay.
So the Ijaw is in the Bible.
Yes.
Okay. Now let's move straight to the multinationals. Are you satisfied with the multinationals compared to what they've extracted from the Ijaw nation, the Niger Delta, and the development they've done? Have they done very well?
The multinationals are disappointment number one in the Ijaw nation. They have, as far as I'm concerned, they have disappointed the Ijaw people 101%. The resources they are collecting from our soil, from our land, they are not putting back what they are collecting from our land. We don't need a 6-classroom block house. We don't need 1.5 kilometer of one road. Okay. As a Ijaw people, you are taking enough from my community. You are this thing. Okay, if you see the most wicked part of it, the multinationals, you will see the community they are extracting the oil from. You will see that the community will be in darkness. But their location you will see opposite the community. You will see it's like you are living in Dubai or America. So the multinationals are part of our problem. They are impoverishing us. When you want to rise up, they will now bring divide and rule. They will pick one person in the community to empower that person to now attack the remaining people in the community. Okay. So the multinationals are not our friends. They have not helped us. They are part of our problem we have. Okay, in those days, when you get in the north, they say, okay, you get this in the west, you say, okay, the cocoa house is there. Yes. They are paying revenue to the center. Like that, coal was there, paying revenue to the center. Now, we want to say, okay, we are being agitating. We want to control our resources. Let's pay revenue to the center. Yes. The multinationals, including conspire with the federal government to undo us, they said they will not allow us to go on our own to also to control our resources. So the multinationals are never be there. They are not our friends, and we are not taking them as friends because they are part of our problem.
Okay. All right, now let's go straight to the Ijaw nation and the Niger Delta struggle. What is your take on this struggle? Are we still struggling?
Well, we have not arrived. We have not gotten what we want. Our areas are still not developed.
So what is that particular thing that the Ijaw man need?
Now we need to have, okay, for example now, this is the headquarters of Bayelsa State, the Ijaw nation. Yenagua, Bayelsa is the headquarters of the Ijaw nation. We need cities that will call, okay, we have a very good cities that's well planned, well built, well structured like Dubai and other areas like that, like Abuja. We need those kind of things in the Ijaw land. We have not gotten it. We have not gotten any place we call that people can come for tourism. We have a lot of tourism potential in the Ijaw land. We have the cultural tourism potentials. We have them. But we need to see how we can open up our area for us to have a good city. We have not tested that seat for 24 years. Yes. Since democracy came to play in 1999. The upland has been ruling River State. This is the first time we have the Ijaw man is on the saddle, on the seat now. Then Within a twinkle of eye, they want to remove it. The INC said no. That is why the John Nation stand firm to say, be you anybody who wants to remove Fobra, who will resist that person, who will fight to the last. Fobra will not.
Can't INC solve this issue? Why are you guys shy? Because I know you are a National Financial Secretary of the INC.
Thank you very much for this question. Fine, you may ask why INC is shy. INC is not shy away from that, the crisis in IYC.
So INC is aware that there's two presidents for IYC. I want you to look straight to the camera, and what will be your advice for the Ijaw Nation youth and the leaders of the Ijaw Nation on fostering development to the Ijaw Nation?
Well, I want to advise the youth to clear from trouble. They should not foment trouble in the region.
Okay.
We need peace in the region. We want development to come to the region. So if there's no peace, development will not come.
Yeah.
So I'm appealing to all our youth to make sure that we have very peace in the Niger Delta and the Ijaw Nation. And our political leaders too, I'm also appealing to them that they should also too represent us very well.
Very well.
They should represent us very well. Anywhere you find yourself as an Ijaw man, leading Ijaw people, holding one office or the other, you are not there because your name is Mr. AB or Mr. D. You are there because you are an Ijaw man. That is why you are given that political office, either in the state or in the federal. So see how you use that office to empower and to help and bring peace and bring development to the Ijaw Nation. That is my advice.
Next week, another guest will be on the hot seat to talk development in the Niger Delta and the Ijaw Nation. His Royal Majesty, thank you very much for making yourself available for this program. All right, we'll be speaking with His Royal Majesty Acting Regent Kennedy Odiowei of Agbere Community on the show, talking peace and development in Ijaw Nation and the Niger Delta at large. Remember, the Ijaw Nation is the feeding bottle of the Nigerian nation. And remember to always give out a peaceful